Well, you want to talk about a fighter who checks all the boxes, DC. Here is the UFC featherweight king, your right-hand man, Max Plessis.
The Plessis crest is always on my mind. He's one of the best fighters and one of the best guys that we know. The pace and the ability to push and press forward is something that the UFC's featherweight division has never really seen. To melt Jose Aldo in the way that he did, to melt Brian Ortega in the way that he did, is truly a compliment to Max Holloway in his preparation, true Hawaiian to his soul, and it shows in the toughness that he exhibits when he steps into the octagon.
You talk about a guy ably taking the torch from the Hall of Famer BJ Penn. Max blessed Holloway. Few guys are going to be able to match the cardio. You mentioned the pace and the pressure. All eyes on Max Holloway yet again here tonight. Max Holloway. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here's the UFC featherweight champion, Ilia Topuria, undefeated when he arrived at the title fight against Alexander Volkanovski, and he was able to break through and get the job done. There is an undeniable sophistication to his game. He is a layered striker. He can grapple, he can wrestle. I haven't seen anything resembling a weakness on film, but I think his greatest asset is his ability to stay calm, cool, and collected in combat, and also to exercise some patience when it comes to pursuing a finish. He's one of the best finishers in the division, but it is never forced, it is never bat out of hell, and that's why right now he's the hunted and not Volkanovski at 145 pounds. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Max Holloway. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, so here he is, the still undefeated Spaniard, Ilia Topuria. And even before he became the world champion, his Instagram bio said UFC featherweight champion. Self-belief and confidence are not issues for one of the more sophisticated fighters and athletes on this roster. He just has a wisdom and a maturity that belies his years, and that's why even in a matchup like this, he will be patient, he will be calculated, and when a window opens to close the show, more than likely, he'll close it. Oh, big head kick there!
Way to hide that leg kick.
Man, Holloway at his relentless best. No breathing room for the opponent as he continues to press forward. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
There's the leg kick, that one checked by Holloway.
Dude getting active, lands another combination to the head.
Topuria's cut above the eye. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Well, he's the taller fighter and able to land a knee to the body with relative ease there.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Moving to his left. Oh, hook to the head by Holloway. And follows up with another one. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
He lands the kick to the body there. Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do. Hook lands. Just misses with that one.
Leg kick. Another leg kick landed.
Oh, these leg kicks are really starting to pile up in this round as he continues to beat up that leg of his opponent. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Topuria's trying for a submission here. Oh, looks like he might get the finish here.
This has to be it, John. It's got to be it.
Oh, he got out.
Wow, what a great job defensively. Staying aware, staying alert. The moment a little bit of space presented itself, he took it and got himself out of that triangle. Very good defense.
Excellent ground and pound there by Topuria. Making all these shots count. Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly because this... Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that gilly is tight.
Now he's in trouble. He's going to go to sleep.
And there's the top. Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call a shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 12 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria.
All right, so there he is, came in the champion, and he will exit that way as well. The UFC's king at 145 pounds. This dude might be the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
He may just be the best fighter across all divisions inside the octagon. His skill set is so...
Ready to fight?
Well, we really don't see a lot of guys in MMA with boxing skills on this level. He certainly could have gone on to great things as a professional boxer, but he believes he has the best hands in the sport, and he will be looking to prove as much here tonight. And he has the background to prove that, right? He's not saying something that is not true. He does have the ability to say that. He can say he has the best hands in the game because he has shown it. And when you watch him box, when you watch a guy go into a fight with this young man and think that it does not matter what his credentials are, he is going to stand with him and prove that he's better, they usually will go to sleep because no action is wasted. The jab starts it all. He fights behind this beautiful, educated jab, jabbing high, jabbing low, and then the overhand right is unbelievable. It's his kill shot, he calls it, and he lands it all the time. All right, so here he is, the still undefeated Umar Nurmagomedov. And we do hope eventually he gets into those title eliminators and back to those UFC main events, because a lot of people are bullish on his chances to dethrone the bantamweight champion, whoever that is, when his moment arrives. Still training under the watchful eye of Hernandez at the American Kickboxing Academy. Cardio Cain Velasquez has been a huge influence of late on Umar Nurmagomedov. Health is wealth, though, right? Wasn't able to make the walk for the Sandhagen fight. He is healthy again tonight. Let's see if he can put that best foot forward.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, round one. Umar Nurmagomedov is a man many fancy a future UFC bantamweight champion, but how will he fare as the tests get stiffer? Tonight, you can argue, is the most elite fighter he will have ever faced. He wasn't leaning too much into that narrative in our fighter meeting. He believes the takedowns are going to be there at will, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him take a really good concerted shot here. Oh, high amplitude head kick. Kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Oh, that was a big one there. Sneaky head kick.
Oh, and a switch kick to the body for good measure. Nice work there by Nurmagomedov.
Again, that body kick is going to really take effect on him. And it won't take very long.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Nice punch by Nurmagomedov. Tags him with the uppercut. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to
that is as good as it gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and kick the guy. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit. They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
Well, he's got a pretty good side kick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how it creates space and allows him to get back to where he's coming.
Push kick there to the body. 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue him. That's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Oh, big right hand.
Be first. Oh, great block there. Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body.
Good punch. Huge knee lands from in close. Nice level change. Gary's trying to get to the bars here.
Oh, he might have that submission locked in.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, he got out.
He did a great job of getting his hips away, getting back to his back in order to defend that Darce choke. Oh, now he's in trouble. Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight, as you can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very...
Great.
Well, the bonuses and the accolades have continued to pile up for one of the best heavyweights in the world, Stipe Miocic, and rightfully so. Of course, who can forget when he wrested the belt away from Fabricio Verdun in Brazil at UFC 198. And then what he did after the fact against Alistair Overeem and Junior Dos Santos put him on a pedestal as truly one of the best heavyweights of all time.
And it should, because when you have those types of names on your resume, you will be considered one of the greatest fighters the division has ever seen. Stipe has the ability to win fights in a number of ways. Unbelievable boxer, has great footwork, but also was a Division I level wrestler at Cleveland State University.
Fights fires pretty well, too.
He's really good at that. Yes, I went to the firehouse, and it's intense as it comes.
Stipe Miocic finds himself in yet another big spot here tonight. So with much fanfare, here is Jon Jones back in defense of his UFC heavyweight championship. Remarkable the manner in which he came back from a 3-year layoff. Figures to present an even better version here tonight.
Well, so many people questioned or wondered when Jon Jones would come to heavyweight. When he did, he looked better than he ever has inside the UFC's octagon, winning the heavyweight championship and reasserting himself as the dominant force in mixed martial arts. Jon Jones once again steps into the octagon looking to build on his legacy.
And we don't know how long for this game Jon Jones is, so enjoy him while he is here. We'll see how it goes tonight in this UFC heavyweight championship title defense. Jon Jones, we are set for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Stipe Miocic. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones!
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so the weight ends here, folks, for Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic. Daniel Cormier has spent a combined 5 nights in the octagon with these two gentlemen. Your thoughts on what? Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, knee strike right to the body. Edge of your seat action as expected so far.
Boom! Big jab.
That kick blocked by Jones. Jon Jones in a real flow state here tonight, DC. Beautiful combination there on the feet.
Beautiful combination. And it's one of those vintage performances. I know he's a young guy, so to say vintage is crazy. But take it all the way back to his title. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Stipe's going for an arm here.
That submission was tight. This has got to be the end of the fight.
No way, he got it.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight was done. He lets the fight on.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, back in the opposite direction, to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast tape.
Did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. He's got to be careful here. Now he's going full mount.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Miocic is in half guard. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet. Nice leg kick.
Oh, nice land there by Johnny Bones. Mike Winklejohn told me before the fight you haven't seen 30% of what John Jones does in the gym, and starting to show you some of those new wrinkles here tonight. Looking to land the right just out of range. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different technique and ability to throw a combination.
30 total strikes have landed for John Jones. Jones gets another takedown here. Good sign for him here.
Oh, high over guillotine.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
I'm going to stay on the shot.
Ooh, sorry to cut short, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission. This has got to be the end.
That is it!
Oh, my goodness!
What a fight! What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after part is going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such...
Great fight.
Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man. But as he's developed great knees.
Yeah.
He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. We'll see how it goes for this decorated kickboxer. Nice to see him cross over into the UFC, and a lot of people feel like if he can get on sort of an Alex Pereira type trajectory in terms of the work ethic and the approach, could be a future world champion.
Well, he looks like it. He seems to have all the skills, and he says the right thing. When we were talking to him the other day, he spoke about all the time they're spending in the gym working on the wrestling, because he knows that the kickboxing is embedded in him. He has done it so long, he can do it on cruise control. But the wrestling has improved. And he said because his wrestling's improved, guys are going to have to stand with him. And when they have to stand, he said the lights will be shut off. Yeah, I cannot wait to see him perform.
Dude's got power everywhere, and that's why a lot of these fans have traveled far and wide to see him compete live here tonight. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Michel Pereira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Hernandez!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
Great matchmaking here by Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard as we get round one underway. Two accomplished kickboxers going head-to-head. Now for you, you'd be salivating, get in on that single leg, but for these guys, they're going to strike a blow.
No singles to be had tonight. These guys are going to meet in the middle of the octagon. They're going to trade punches and kicks. Both of these guys are tremendously fast. They're very quick. They both do a good job of setting up their kicks through their hands, and they both know exactly when to throw.
Hernandez gets the double leg takedown now. Oh, he's going for his arm now. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm.
He starts to extend the elbow.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
Firmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position.
Starts to posture here. Oh, he's over his opponent, dropping big ground and pound. Oh, nice kick.
Oh, do you believe it or another head kick lands. Got to start raising that guard or this is going to be the end of the fight.
I mean, it's going to be the end of the fight. It's very surprising.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high. Now he's got hurt bad. Now he's trying to guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. There's the tap. Unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
All right, we go back inside the octagon to the veteran voice once more. He is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 42 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Michel Pereira! Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
You ready to fight?
Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Khamzat Chimaev has graced the octagon. He is ready to go. All right, here he is, the UFC middleweight king, the Reaper, Robert Whittaker, back-to-back wins over Yoel Romero. Hard to quantify, though, how difficult those 50 minutes against Yoel Romero were and what type of toll it might take on Whittaker here moving forward.
Yes, but after the Romero fights, there was a lot of time in between fights for Whittaker, which allows you to recover. Because you hear the stories about the guys that say they fight Yoel. No one's like him. No one feels like him. But Robert Whittaker was able to manage that over the course of two very, very difficult fights. And he was able to do that because of the fantastic cardio, the great wrestling mentality, and also the unbelievable striking and the ability to stare down the barrel of a loaded shotgun in Yoel Romero's left hand and feel safe. That allowed Robert Whittaker to keep his belt in both of those instances.
And we knew from his debut in 2012 that he would be something special. He has certainly been every bit that.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with the former UFC middleweight champion, Robert Whittaker. How good is this guy? This is the guy that DC plays with more than any other fighter in EA Sports UFC 5. And that, of course, has to do with the appreciable skill set, the star power, and everything else. But Robert Whittaker needs a win here tonight. He was humbled by Dricus du Plessis. Now the focus is on putting all of his skills together and leaving no stone unturned when it comes to putting himself back on a championship trajectory. Crippling knee to the body. Wow, what a head kick. Oh, well, why get away from it? Another huge kick lands.
Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Lands a strong there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky double leg level change.
Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting. He wants this badly.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
Oh, no!
Hang on a second. Beautiful job to escape.
The level of awareness that he just showed there tells you how high level a mixed martial artist this man is.
Ooh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that dart choke. It looks like the dart choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hip, try to...
And there's the
One and done.
Oh, my goodness.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I got to keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
The official decision is in. We said it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 1 second of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Darce choke, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so Khamzat Chimaev at his suffocating best tonight as he gets it done by submission. This dude's good, man.
He's really good, and he's really good everywhere. And it's no surprise how he wins because he can do everything. Tonight we saw him get a submission victory and against a tough guy, but once again proves that he's just levels above.
All right, so here is Sean Strickland, no longer the champion, but still one of the best 185-pounders in the world. He's got that high guard and outstanding boxing style. That says nothing of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt that he hasn't had to lean upon in recent big-time UFC fights. But this man is known for having outstanding cardio. He lives in the gym. He is a born fighter. And unlike a lot of men and women on this fight night, he loves fight night. He is able to channel those nerves in the proper way. And all eyes are on Sean Strickland in another massive spot here tonight.
They got nothing on you.
Well, South Africa is on the world mixed martial arts map, largely courtesy of the elite middleweight Dricus du Plessis. And he got a lot of respect from his peers after beating Robert Whittaker at UFC 290. You had to look far and wide for any of his fellow fighters to be picking du Plessis going into that fight. And not only did he beat Whittaker, he bludgeoned him and got him out of there by TKO in round 2. That laid the foundation for a title fight for Dricus du Plessis. This man is a physical force, hardened by his upbringing in South Africa. Excited to see what he can do with the opportunity tonight, DC. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Strickland. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Dricus
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight you get to take the same walk to that octagon to try to make your mark on the sport.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Immediately gets the underhook. Straight right, he misses. Ball left hook to the head, it's blocked.
Dig and kick.
Back and forth we go. Just misses with a left hook there. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Oh, big left hand there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Goes to the body there. Straight right is there.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more. Big shot to the head. Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Beautiful little hook.
Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
1-2 there by Strickland. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Nice crack there.
Nice punch there.
Oh, nice jab to the dome by Strickland. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Under a minute now to go in round one. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Strickland's shot is blocked. Beautiful technique on that straight punch. Strickland getting tattooed by that stiff jab. Under 30 seconds. Du Plessis' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And they separate. Final seconds here. Round two next. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, back to the stools for 60 seconds. That gives us a chance to re-rack some replays, including what we believe is the strike that caused the cut on his nose.
Yeah, beautiful strike that lands, causes this cut, opens him up on the bridge of the nose. It's not a bad cut, but if he continues to go forward, his opponent is a sniper, and he's going to keep hitting him in that same spot. Move your head. Really choose the times in which you're going to advance to try to get to this guy. You got to be careful, though, because he is so good at picking his shots.
And, of course, it's hard to know the extent to which that has compromised his breathing, but that corner was fired up. They want him to be more defensively sound as this fight continues. Oh, he blocked that shot and lands the hook on the counter.
Nice punch to the head. Over and over, same story. Punch after punch to the head.
Hook to the head there by Du Plessis. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Du Plessis blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kick.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. He's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Straight right hand now, just misses. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Doing work with the jab there. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Strickland.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch. Another big takedown.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Plessis. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Plessis back in half guard. Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Take your time. 10 seconds to go in the round. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Strickland. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward.
Just like you practice in the gym. Hands high, chins low, protect yourself. Nope.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Oh, he's hurt.
He's giving him so many different things right now.
Oh, huge left.
Beautiful job by the champion.
Oh, he scored with that uppercut. Strickland's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. It's a good right hand right there.
Oh, big left. Plessis' cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. Oh, heavy kick downstairs. Plessis goes for the takedown. As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. and he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush, be patient, and in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Oh, well, the local hospital might be busy later tonight. What an absolute war this has been. The cutmen have done a pretty good job, but both guys are leaking in the face area.
Yeah, they're working full. They're working full tonight. I mean, the cutmen are having to try to piece these two together after every single round. But this has been fun. This has been a fun fight between two incredibly tough mixed martial artists, and they are laying it on the line.
Plessis' nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. Oh, nice jab by Strickland. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also That's one of those shots that if you take one of them,
back to his feet. Shades of Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald as these athletes go toe-to-toe, both dealing with cuts and adversity and trying to fight through it. Absolutely incredible result.
So many people say they want to be a fighter. If I'm trying to convince somebody not to do it, I will show them this fight. This fight has been amazing.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
Oh, looks like he's got the sub locked in. Oh, he escaped.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Plessis, an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside position right there. They might stop this fight. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
Refocus and keep those hands up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Wow, this is getting hard to watch. Straight connections right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Huge block there. Strickland's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Back to his feet.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Plessis gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Beautiful transition.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Plessis in half guard. Well, significant swelling now in and around that left eye. Might even be starting to close.
He's got to start throwing down.
Side control now. Plessis right back to the full mount. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Still trying to get the submission here.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Nicely done. Oh, man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer.
Oh, he's wobbled now. Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Strickland's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. 10 seconds remaining in round 4. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Heading back to the corner now, Plessis' nose does not look like it did at the beginning of this fight. Perhaps it is broken. It is certainly pouring blood, and you got to think the referee's going to call on the ringside physician to come in and take a look.
You ready? You ready? Good.
5th and final round. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Unable to connect there. Oh, he lands another strike. Oh, my goodness. And back to his feet. Oh!
Big right hand.
Oh, that's control on the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well timed with the short uppercut. This could be it. Oh, he blocked that punch. Nicely done defensively.
He fought with so much intensity early that he looks like he's starting to get a little tired.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Strickland's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue. 3 minutes now to go in this one. And that will do it!
Oh my God!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Ready to fight?
All right, well, you can argue in terms of prospects coming up in this division, this man is as well-rounded as any fighter in the weight class. Tonight believes he'll have the striking advantage, but not afraid to grapple if the fight goes to the ground as well.
Well, when you possess that type of skill, when you have all the abilities, you're not afraid of where the fight goes. This man believes that he's just better, and he has proven that every time he stepped into the octagon. He is well-rounded, and many say it, but this kid is well-rounded, and he has shown it in his octagon appearance.
Yeah, comes from a great camp, gets a lot of different looks, and health is wealth. When he's been healthy, he's looked like one of the best fighters in this division. All right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And we have truly run out of superlatives when it comes to talking about this man and his mixed martial arts acumen. There are three guys who can lay claim to being the greatest featherweight of all time, and yet Alex is kind of distancing himself from that pack.
It's crazy. It's crazy how good Alexander Volkanovski is. I mean, you always knew he could fight. But to see some of the performances as of late, and to see how he continues to evolve and get better, even as the champion, is really impressive. And it's a credit to him and all of his coaches, but mostly his mindset. I don't know if there's a guy in fighting that has a higher fight IQ than Alexander the Great. I just like to take note of what I'm experiencing every time this guy steps in the octagon, because it's always something special.
And certainly since he signed with the UFC all the way back in 2016, he has been a promotional workhorse, strength of schedule as good as it gets, and of course, as he enters competition tonight, can lay claim to 4 combined wins over Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, greatest featherweight of all time.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, the Volkman, Alexander Volkanovski, at one point in rugby league, he weighed 214 pounds. As you know, he competes at 145 pounds in mixed martial arts.
Beautiful placement on that flying knee. Nice kick.
Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is probably going to hold up after tonight.
I mean, Volkanovski follows the game plan to a T. Whatever you set out in front of him, he is going to do, and he's going to do it at the highest level. We saw that in this fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC featherweight champion.
All right, so we will see early on how the Volkman chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the leg kick.
I mean, we have seen this constantly with Alexander Volkanovski, especially in the first Max Holloway fight. He won the fight behind the leg kicks. He is so smart inside of the octagon that he will throw these leg kicks, not hard, but they draw something out of you, and then he starts to attack you with things that have more force. This guy's tremendous, and that is why he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Volkanovski gets the single leg takedown. Well played.
All
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, looking for the gilly lock now. Might have the guillotine. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shove him off and get back up.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Back and forth we go. Oh, nice leg kick attack there from Alexander Volkanovski. You know it's a city kickboxing fighter if they're employing that one. Beautiful timing and placement to land the flying knee.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. The kick is there to the body. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Volkanovski swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage.
Nice block.
Under 2 minutes now to go, round one. Volkanovski gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Takedown defense holds up.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Nice straight right lands. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Oh, big elbow. Whiffs on that offering. Under a minute now to go. Doing a nice job working that inside leg kick. Big roundhouse now, just misses.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Volka. All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it.
He's got to check now, because if he doesn't, his leg is going to be so... He's not going to be able to move. He's going to be in real trouble.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is...
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
That Darce choke is tight.
All right, working on a submission now.
And they're both fighting now.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volkanovski.
Big ground and pound.
Second round, straight ahead.
All right, lines in the books. You don't forget about that. You're going to go out there. You're going to try to keep it on your feet, though. But if he takes you down, you know.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that. The fighter's on point tonight, lands a beautiful kick.
How about the accuracy of the man right there? His opponent's wobble check.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Uppercut.
Big right hand lands. Working off the jab, it's good. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Volkanovski gets caught by the inside leg kick. doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good.
Oh!
Big right hand.
Try to establish that jab. Right kick is there again for Alexander Volkanovski, DC.
Those leg kicks, he's so good at registering where his opponent's going to be. So he throws the leg kicks to build a read. Right now he lands another one. And as we expect, Alexander Volkanovski is once again ahead in the fight.
Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody. He's setting up a beautiful submission.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
He's out. What submission defense on display. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking.
Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here.
Setting up for another submission now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
The Von Flue choke looks like it's in. He's done a great job of keeping the shoulder pressure into the neck of his opponent.
Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, somehow he's able to leverage a hip. Looks like he's going to get out.
Yeah, he did a really good job there of creating action, getting his body off to one side as he's bridging, then back into him to release a little bit of that pressure on the Von Flue choke.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, side control now. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Oh, right into mount.
Volkanovski's in half guard now. Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
45 seconds remain in the round. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and has caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to... Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
Let's go, you gotta open him up.
Inside leg kick is there. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Just out of range with that strike. Nice. Nicely done. The right hand just misses. And doing work with the jab. Takedown defense is there. And that left hook landed on the button. Oh, massive hit right there. We'll see if he can finish. Big elbow there lands. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Went for the inside leg kick. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Volkanovski. Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on getting to that cut.
Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's more than punch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Big right hand there. Oh, well placed with the uppercut there. Could be the beginning of the end here. Big. And there it is!
Oh, my goodness!
With a huge TKO victory.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. We send it inside now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 36 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO,
Well, could you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He left the judges out of it. The judges could have went to the concession stand because once he got his opponent hurt, he was not going to stop until he got that TKO.
All right, get your Kazakhstan flag emojis ready. The undefeated Shavkat Rakhmonov has arrived. And I don't care what you want to say about his pre-UFC schedule. When you can finish every single mixed martial arts athlete that they put with you in an octagon or cage, you are doing something right. He's got submission offense that a lot of this division can't lay claim to. He's an outstanding striker as well. And if he's got to win a kickboxing match here tonight and not lean on that patented grappling, he can probably do that to get the job done. But many believe you are looking live at one of the best welterweights in the world and a future undisputed UFC champion. All right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I posit calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it, though. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Shavkat Rakhmonov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the fight capital of the world with respect to anywhere else you want to go. If I'm a fighter, if I'm an athlete in combat sports, this is where I want to be.
You want to fight in Vegas, and now this beautiful T-Mobile Arena is the backdrop of tonight's great UFC event.
Big knee there. Early round 1 action here, and just like that, he gets him to the ground. Feels like a pretty significant moment here early, champ.
I mean, it's no secret what this guy wants to do. This guy wants to take you down, and he wants to grind you out. He got the takedown early. Let's see how long he can control this position and what amount of damage can he inflict on his opponent.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Muhammad's has got full mount now. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Rakhmonov's in half guard.
Change of the position.
It's okay. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
He's getting them out here.
Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Belal Muhammad. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Rakhmonov gets crushed with that hook. Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Rakhmonov. Oh, straight punch.
Good jab there by the champion.
Guillotine right away.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tough. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. Oh, setting up another submission now.
It's tight.
Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. This guy just keeps on fighting off submission after submission.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position. Muhammad's going for the sub here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Rakhmonov. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Now he's going full mount. He's going to be trying to get back to his feet. Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Rakhmonov. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction from the crowd. Muhammad gets tattooed by that straight punch. Oh.
Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
Nice.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home?
Now we're going. Oh, look at that.
Both guys landing big shots.
Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
And what a round!
Great round. Listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into the nose, out to that mouth. All right. Perfect round. You need to go out there and do more of that.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
Push kick there to the body.
Nice block.
All right, we told you off the top that he had a reach advantage, and he really is using it. Nice punch there. Oh, takedown there by Belal Muhammad. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now. Nice.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Muhammad's right back to the full mount here.
He's got to be careful here.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Muhammad's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list his performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight. Oh, big elbow. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Muhammad's in half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
90 seconds now to go in our second round. Touched him with the strike there. Well, a really good second round for him thus far after a somewhat lackluster...
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. He passes the half.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Under a minute to go. All right, working inside his opponents. So Rakhmonov's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Pretty good elbow there from the bottom. Got to stay active off of your back. Still working on that submission.
He will not quit on trying to get the submission.
Oh, he got out. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submissible.
No, it doesn't seem like it because now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Final seconds of the round. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Good round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Beautiful punch land there.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Shooting for the takedown here. Ooh, he lands a kick to the leg.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
I will see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land a lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue. Oh, nice double change.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Oh, big shots from the top.
There it is. Now he's going to mouth. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish the technique.
Rakhmonov's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. Muhammad's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Just over 3 minutes to go. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the nice double leg, yes.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Nice positional control here. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Rakhmonov. All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
There's a kick.
But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Takedown defense holds up. Short uppercut in the clinch by Rakhmonov. 90 seconds to go in the round. Oh, nice straight there by Muhammad. Hook is there again. Circling away towards the left now. Uppercut lands. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Belal Muhammad.
Setting up another submission.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
That's it. That's the end of the fight. It's got to be.
Oh, he got out.
Wow, that is amazing that he did not tap to that submission. He was in very deep, but he made slight movements, got off to the side, slipped his right arm out, and found safety. Great job defensively.
Final seconds of round 3. So Rakhmonov's eyes closing up. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
And there you go, again, half guard. Oh, right into mouth.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Defensive savant, he blocked that punch.
So Rakhmonov's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Muhammad.
That was good, man. Nice right.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now it's starting to show.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side. And you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
In the half guard.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You said off the top his go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're in a lot of trouble. He's starting to shift the arm across. If he gets it across, he's going to start pulling down on the head, really getting the squeeze and trying to get the submission victory.
So Rakhmonov's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now. Just out of range with the big right hand. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Rakhmonov's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Able to block that one. Oh, Superman punch. Muhammad's tough as it gets. A huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
30 seconds to go in the round. 120.
Nice leg kick. Another big kick.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. 20 minutes in the books. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
You know he's going after it.
All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Push kick there to the body. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Oh, nice combination.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, nice straight punch there by Muhammad. Single leg takedown is good. Muhammad's in half guard. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Right into side control.
Getting them on here.
Muhammad's back in full mount.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights.
Head kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is a...
Huge shots being landed on both sides. Muhammad get the takedown. A nice transition there, and showing off the fight IQ. He was getting touched up on the feet. Takes the fight to the ground. Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. All right, so he's got the body locked down. He's going for the rear naked choke now.
Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Rakhmonov.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
All right, hammer fist here by Rakhmonov. Making all these shots count. Back mount now. Oh, how about it? Just what the doctor ordered. He gets back to the feet.
John, it's like a Hail Mary. He needed to get up to his feet to give himself an opportunity. He got there. Now let's see if he can cash in.
So Rakhmonov's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice slip to avoid the left. Pretty good kicks there by Rakhmonov. Muhammad's body continues to get bruised up on that right side, courtesy of the body kicks and the body work from his opponent. Better make an adjustment soon. as this fight continues. Not sure how many more of those he can take. Under a minute now to go in the fight. And he blocks the shot there. So Rakhmonov's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Oh, huge knee! Just misses there with the left. 30 seconds now to go in the fight. All right, again, he shoots for a takedown here and unable to get it. So the takedown defense reigns supreme yet again.
The takedown defense is holding up, John. He's doing a great job of keeping his feet going backwards, sprawling, dropping his hips, and anticipating the shots coming. Very well done.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot, heavyweight. Great job.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Declared the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander Rockets! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Magomed Ankalaev!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC came strong, and we've been on impressive.
John, we kicked the door in.
Yes.
If you're gonna say you're welcome in MSG, the UFC is coming. And every time we have gone there, we have brought phenomenal fight cards in some of the biggest moments in UFC history.
Now for Knicks, can just get the act together.
Knicks will never get their act together, and I'm okay with it.
Effective strike there by Rockets.
Let your hands go. Let them go. Let them go.
Big, straight left. To the body and it lands. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Rockets. Oh, nice head kick.
Oh, nice.
All All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind that educated jab.
Effective jab there by Ankalaev. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Oh, high kick. I mean, he's cutting down the size with this beautiful leg kick.
Oh, nice straight. That'll work. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent walking gingerly on his leg, and one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon.
Left hand finds the target. Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet.
Oh.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, so that calf starting to show some signs of damage a little bit.
Taking too many leg kicks. Got to check it.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Rakic.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
Ooh, nice straight left hand.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body. Starting. That's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Nice leg kick.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
All right, mixing up the leg kicks nicely, and that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
You know, you can't even worry about what that high leg kick does now. You have to worry about the dividends that it will pay as we go forward in this fight.
It's a nice jab by him there.
Oh, right up on that hip. He lands another punch to the head.
Well, that strike landed cleanly. 20 seconds to go in round one.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Well, you can see his leg is hurt here, starting to limp a little bit. I think Magomed Ankalaev is the guy we point to for exuding all of that toughness when he absorbed those leg kicks, but don't want to take too many more of those.
But like Magomed, you want to try to get takedowns. You cannot get on your feet limping and turning away from strikes. You got to try and change something.
All right, that's the round. Ankalaev's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding.
Okay? Everything. Let's stay heavy.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands hands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that one.
Nice kick.
Throwing that jab, no good. Rakic's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Straight punch is true.
Great punch landed with so much power.
I'm not even sure what I'm watching right now. He doesn't seem to respect those high leg kicks whatsoever, despite the obvious visible damage we now see.
And you can see it early, John. Very early you saw that he was almost dismissive of that attack. But I believe that now we're getting to a point where if he doesn't address it, he's going to get finished with leg kicks.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him. Whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the game. Thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent, moving a little bit, trying to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick. Big right hand.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. 2 minutes remain in the round. All right, so the bruising on that thigh continues to worsen as this fight extends. He's going to have a real hard time walking tomorrow.
He's going to have a difficult time walking tomorrow morning. It's going to be a hard time getting up and moving around.
Yeah, he hurt him real bad. He's still hurt.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Rakic is blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. The overhand left is true. Gets hit with another flush left to the head. Legendary chin, but it has been tested tonight. Quick jab. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Well, a headhunter he is not. Beautifully done as he attacks the body yet again.
I mean, John, to have a guy...
Oh, another crushing leg kick. Man, that one left.
He is throwing his hip into every one of these kicks, and it is taking an effect on his opponent.
20 seconds now remain in the round. 15 seconds.
Oh, nice kick.
Round three next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He has a big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Lands a nice leg kick. Nice job defensively.
3, 2, 3.
Now he's throwing that jab to the body.
He has stayed committed with that weapon, and this might be over soon.
Yeah, he is not kicking to the leg. He's kicking through the leg, and you see his opponent limping now all around the octagon.
Oh, that calf is just getting destroyed, and not sure. Oh, he is stunned, drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. All right, doing work with the jab. Ankalaev's limping now, Daniel. You see the right leg damage, a lot of it courtesy of that last kick. So we'll see if he can figure out a way to get his footwork back and make the requisite adjustments.
Oh, nice right hand, John. Oh, nice.
Well, what a great showcase. That is going to do it! That has got to feel good!
Oh, my Lord.
Well, in terms of a pro sports atmosphere, I cannot think of anything bigger. This place is deafening as Conor McGregor makes his latest walk to the octagon.
Every time McGregor walks through the octagon, John, it feels like the Super Bowl. I can imagine that's the only thing that matches the energy inside an arena when the notorious one hits the curtain. People love this guy. People love this guy because of his ability, though. They love the fact that he can go out there and put a person out with one left hand. They love the fact that he has shown an ability to compete at the top of the sport for a really long time. And they also love the fact that he does not apologize for being him. He is Conor McGregor. You're going to love him or you're going to hate him, but he won't change.
And many have wondered aloud as to whether or not he would be back competing in the UFC, but in terms of scratching his competitive itch, there's only one proven ground in the world on which he can do it. It is the octagon. Great to see Conor McGregor back tonight. McGregor, the sport's biggest superstar, has graced the octagon. McGregor is ready to fight. just a scratch. Here is your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. Longtime UFC veteran, Dan the Hangman Hooker, at times too tough for his own good. Breaks his arm in the win over Jalen Turner. I would argue that was one of the best fights of all of 2023. But the man has such an appetite for training in mixed martial arts that he got back in the gym too quickly. As such, re-broke the arm. Now a picture of health. Dan Hooker back on the proving ground. Remains to be seen as to whether or not he can get to a title fight. But tonight should be a good lens into the possibility that he could become the best in the world at some point down the line. With that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the former UFC lightweight champion, the Notorious Conor McGregor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Daniel the Hangman Hooker! Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. Well, it may not be tabbed fight either. Over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low. And now he's got him hurt very badly. Oh.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Leg kick lands. Well, in terms of Conor McGregor's frame at lightweight or at featherweight, he really uses his length well. He has an outstanding reach. More often than not, he's going to have a reach advantage over the opposition, and he is taking advantage here tonight. All right, early action here, and a nice hook by the boxer gets home on the kickboxer. This is exactly the range in which he wants to be fighting.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer, and the kickboxer has a very high guard. So if you're tight and you just pivot with the hook, it lands around that guard, and he does a lot of damage with it.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Now lands a solid punch there. McGregor gets stunned there by that swift jab.
Kicking game on full display today. He really is fighting a great fight.
Strong hook lands. Man, his jab is good. There it is. Oh, the straight hand lands flush to the body by Hooker.
Oh, left hook.
2 minutes have expired off the first round clock.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice strike by McGregor there.
I mean, Conor McGregor is a fantastic striker, and once again, that skill is on display.
Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Hooker.
That is a damaging kick that lands.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Do not back up. Let's go forward now.
Nice right hand.
With 90 seconds to go in round one. Booker swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like they let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Ooh, what a punch.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, man, it ain't to get huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
Oh, nice.
And he comes through with a big knee. What a fight so far. So there is the horn, standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. Probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Ready.
Round two underway. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd, obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra dollars. And right now, I am certain that they're both going to receive that check.
Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Oh, clipped him with the overhand. That punch no good. Well, Conor McGregor has found his range early as he sticks the left hand.